first time being late, yo.
You never late. Like, what's up with that?
Never late. I forgot. That's what it was.
All right.
If you'd had my number or something, you call, but I keep changing my phone.
Yeah, I'm not.
I change my number every day. I don't know why. It's just always, I stay with a new phone, yo. Either I break my shit.
What's up, y'all? I got Jay Boog.
You know, Jay Boog.
The fan favorite. What's up?
How you doing? Shit.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
It's been what? A year.
Yeah, since the last interview.
Yeah, it's been a year.
A lot changed since then.
A lot, huh?
A lot.
Alright, so.
I'm scared. I'm looking at you.
Okay. You can look at whatever you want. Yeah.
I want to talk.
I know. I want you to talk too.
Right. So I'm gonna talk like as if I'm talking to you. Like I don't. All right.
So last year, you said on my platform when I interviewed you that one of your goals was to have a song with your favorite artist, OTR Chaz.
Right. That was one of my goals.
And you were able to complete your goal in less than a year.
In less than a year, and then I did it like it was. I went way past the goal. Like I just wanted a song. I just wanted one song. I was like one song with Chaz, and I'm good. One song.
And how many songs you got? Can you even count them?
Like I think close to like 8 now. Hello? Give me 5 minutes. Give me like an hour. I'm in the interview. That's my signal ringing. It's not a regular like, yeah, we on the interview.
Alright. Yeah, so before we get into Chaz, y'all got a tape coming up. I know that we're gonna talk about that. But before we even get that far, let's just talk about where Boog is at in his music right now. Last time we talked, you had G5 Dreams. You just dropped Get Active, Bro. You got a single. Mm-hmm. Where you at with the music right now?
With the music, I'm really trying to like show people like versatility, because like I feel like knowing my music, I've always been versatile. What I really want to focus on, I want to get them to focus on the main topic. You feel me?
Okay.
But I want that topic to be displayed through music now. I don't want to be like that funny guy, the laughing, the joking and shit. Like it's cool because I was a kid.
That was guerrilla marketing.
That was great marketing. You feel me? But listen, why I keep doing the same shit? You feel me? I don't want to run around school no more. I'm not even in school no more. I don't want to run around school no more with a poster. I don't want to run around yelling, screaming. I'm too old for that now. I'm 18, just moved out. You feel me? My mind mature now. Yeah. So I'm just trying to like make the music, and I'm trying to get all my messages displayed through my music and not through controversy. Like,
gotcha.
So like that's what I meant with the music. So great ways like collabing with other artists who get their voice out through their music. You feel me? So I'd rather tell my story through the music now. Like I feel like that's the way people gonna feel it the most without criticizing me. You feel me? Because when I talk and I express these things I feel in my heart to like an open category of people, it's like they all judging. They always like, oh, he said, oh no, you can't say this because this, that. Oh no, you can't say that because this, or you know. But niggas got too much like input on the shit I be doing. So like, I'd rather just speak on my problems through the music. So that's what I meant. I'm trying to get people to focus on just the music. Like nothing. I don't want people to know nothing about the personal life. I just want people to see strictly music and the good character and the good person I am. Yeah. Listen, when it's a character, right? People gonna show you a real or a fake character, right? Mm-hmm. So when the character real or fake, right, you can get to the real person, right? So if the character they gonna show is fake, if somebody come up to you being tough when they really not tough, they cover gonna get blown, right? So now once I find out you not tough no more, I can get to who you really are, right?
Yeah. So
your name is, let's say it's just me and you. We fighting, okay? Rhea, and your stage name is Galleria, right? Okay, let's say stage name Galleria. You put on this character as being aggressive, right? Mm-hmm. So you try to be aggressive with me, but I know Rhea. Mm-hmm. So I'm not looking at the Galleria character. I'm looking at Rhea, right? So now I know exactly what to say to Rhea instead of Galleria. So when I say to Rhea, now I got under your skin. Now I made you disarm yourself. Now I made you non-alert to what I'm trying to do to you. Mm-hmm. because you putting on a character, right? But when people put on a good character, an authentic character like me, Jay Boog, I really sell snacks at school. I really do this. I really trap. I really do all these things. You feel me? And that's the character they see, right? But when it's a character, it's not fully real. It's real to me. My character real, but to them, my character may be real or fake. Because some people may not believe the shit I'm talking about, and some people may believe the shit that I'm talking about, right? So me, I'm focusing on really making sure my character is authentic. You feel me?
Okay. And showing up in your music.
And showing that in my music. You feel me?
That makes sense. I was wondering what you was bringing.
If your character authentic,
but that makes sense.
If your character authentic, right? When you talk about the shit about your character in your music, people can't call you out. You feel me?
That's right.
You could be talking. I done seen people. Listen, I know people who drop songs and people say you bluffing, you don't do this, but I know them in real life. They really do these things. You feel me? But now, listen, I look at the character they gave out to the people. Oh, you, the character you gave out. You feel me? So like, it's all about maintaining a perfect character and staying true to yourself. You feel me? You don't want to be doing no non-real shit, because like that shit will fuck you up in the long run. Like you doing all this snake ass, dumb ass, stupid ass shit, really fucking up yourself for the long run. So me, I'm just working on my character as a person.
Okay. I want to like zoom out real fast, because a part of my audience is people who don't know you or people who never heard of you before, but within Baltimore and in your time making music, you have always been a planner, a visionary for what kind of things you want to put out, who you want to show up as in your music, who you want to show up as an artist, even from the beginning, from G5 Rooms. So I'm just highlighting that idea of you always kind of planning out your next few steps. Do you ever plan like way far out, like what is it looking like for you next year? What is 5 years looking out for you? Or are you really just trying to take it one step?
I feel like when you set certain, like, you gotta set a goal, right? We all got this big goal of blowing up, man, the biggest rapper, man, this person. We all got this goal, right? But listen, this goal has no true direction, and we have no face of this goal. We don't know what making it really looks like. You feel me? So how can we dream of making it when we really don't know what it looked like or what it really is? All we can see is the money and the fame. But it's a million other things that come behind the shit. So like, I don't have a place I want to be in music. I just know I want my music. I just want to be at a point where people can feel my music. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to be Drake. I don't want to be the biggest nigga. I want to be the biggest version of myself. You feel me? Like, you're not doing this shit to compete with everybody, bro. It's a million people, bro. Listen, music, this shit be all about chance, bro. Like, they like you, they like you. They don't, they don't. It's all about chance, bro. You just gotta make the best chance out of this. Like, you gotta create the best chance. But also, you could control your chance with music, though. Like, the way you work, who you is, how you do this shit.
And speaking of, you know, the way you work and who you are, you were able to collaborate with some really good producers. White Boy Came to Bed and Pyrex. Talk a little bit about collabing with
White Boy. White Boy grabbed me soon as soon as people my attention, soon as White Boy was the person, the visionary who got me to the. If it wasn't for White Boy, I wouldn't be in this chair. Cause White Boy, he the one actually he the one who took me to the next level. Cause listen, I came and I did a song with YMC Ted one day. The next day I went back to the studio and White Boy was pulling up with Chaz. So White Boy pulled up with Chaz. Chaz came in. If I like the song, I'm gonna hop on it. If I don't, I'm not hopping on it. He heard 5 seconds and he hopped on it. You feel me?
That's what's up.
So he hopped on it.
Was that your first time ever doing something with Chaz?
Yeah, but I didn't even know I was gonna do nothing with him.
Right, that just happened. That's crazy. I never knew that. I didn't know that.
So that it was really some lucky shit. Really, it was. I was at the studio. Me and White Boy had just locked that for real, and you feel me? So it was already in the loop. So we went to the studio. I guess White Boy liked what he heard from me. He said, "Hey, I want to get in the studio with you again." He said, "I'm gonna book it for Tuesday." He booked the studio session for the Tuesday. We went. Chaz late as fuck. But listen, he told me Chaz was coming, but I'm like, damn, we already at the session 3 hours. We've been late an hour and a half. The black truck came. The black truck come get me from my house. It came late as fuck. It took hella long. Black truck got me. We got in the studio, we got an hour and a half late. We had to pick him up too. So we did what we did. We got the shit right, and got to the studio with an hour and a half left. I'm like, damn, Chaz didn't even pull up yet. You feel me? Well, Chaz didn't even hit. But so I'm just at that point, I'm like, forget Chaz, he's not pulling up. You feel me? I'm just saying, I'm about to record my own shit, right? So I'm recording my own shit. I made one song of my own. And then while I'm recording, White Boy played a one-on-one beat. I was listening. He skipped over the shit. I said, I don't want, he skipped over. I said, no, I want that. Go back. I want that.
You like that?
I like the beat. I tried.
So how did Chaz end up on one-on-one?
I'm telling you, I was doing the beat, and I just turned around. Like the way the studio set up is, you got the headphones on and you recording, and you really engage how I was. You're not gonna hear when people walk in and out. So like the way the booth is, it's a big room, and then I record at we use at the best studio in Baltimore. So like it's really a real studio. Yeah. So like he come in, I don't hear him, so I just turn around, record my shit. I just knew something wasn't in place. I didn't hear nothing, but I felt the floor moving and shit. So I turned around. I see Chaz again. I'm like, what the fuck? I just look. I'm like, what the fuck? And I turn around. I'm like, what's up, yo? And I kept doing what the fuck I was doing. And that's when White Boy, I was rapping. White Boy just stopped me. He said, Chaz, we come right here. I'm like, all right. Chaz came in. I think we had like 10, 15 minutes left in the session. He did that verse in like 10 minutes. Swear to God, it was quick as shit. We did that. And then I just put this shit out, and then the shit blew up. You feel me? That wasn't the first song I did with him, but that was the second song with him. But the song was so known by Chaz. If he'd have came 10 minutes later, the song wouldn't be done. You feel me? So I feel like God really put me in a position where I could he always catch me at the right time. Like I've been connecting more with God. Like I just been realizing like my fucking bike riding here, the back brakes fucked up, so it's harder to ride this shit. A nigga who ride a bike just come fix my shit. You feel me? Out of nowhere. You feel me? Like so it's like I feel like I've been doing good as a person. I've been giving back to my community. I've been doing good as a person. I ain't been doing no moral wrong. Like in terms of changing something, a situation, I've been doing great. You feel me? So I feel like God been blessing me. So like ever since that, I just took that song and ran with that shit.
That's what's up.
But I feel like after that, I dropped the tape, did great, to be honest, but it could have been way better. Cause look, listen, I turned 18, I dropped the tape on my 18th birthday, or even it was around that time, but I dropped it on my birthday, I think. Well, I think I tried, I don't know, but I dropped it and then let me see if I put my tape out. I put the Get At The Bro tape out. January, I put it out on my birthday. Okay. At first, it almost wasn't gonna come out. Cause I uploaded it late and shit, but on my birthday, it just ended up being out. Cool. So it did crazy, like.
So what was some differences between when you were putting G5 together and when you put in Get At The Bro?
Man, G5 wasn't even established yet. Yeah. Just some quick shit.
What were some things that you put in place this time?
With Get At The Bro snap? Yeah. With Get At The Bro tape. That one was like, it was way different because I was really working with real creatives. Like, got a fucking feature from Band 180. Right. Got a feat. Me and Chaz had another song on there. YMC Taz. Who else was on there? Don't even know. But it was a lot of people on there. So I feel like I really got to get the feeling of working with this artist, putting this out. Like, you feel me? Like, once you get to that point, you really already hot in the city because it's like, when you got all these niggas who really want, I had to realize that, like, damn, I'm really hot now. Like, I still don't even believe that shit to this day. Like, the way I even be moving, still be walking, like, I still don't believe it. Like,
it's funny because I keep saying this because I was witnessing it. We was on the phone, we was listening to your music all the time. You really do well at saying, I'm going to do A, B, and C, and because I do A, B, and C, this is what's going to happen. And as much as you probably want to reverse it now, you building your presence on social media and having viral moments has assisted in putting you where you are and being able to even connect with the artists that you're working with because of the good and bad powers of social media. And we talked about that earlier.
I mean,
even communicating with people and how it can distort that, but sometimes it can work in your favor.
Yeah, but me and somebody who know Instagram and know energy, I know when shit not right. I just know when shit just baking. Like I just know when shit just not right. Like I just know like you ever just know when you know?
Absolutely.
Don't got no real reason, but you just know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I be feeling. Like I feel like when I'm right, and I don't let nobody tell me I ain't right when I'm right. You feel me? So like, but back to what I was saying, like with the music and shit, like with the tape, it was different because also it was different because of the shit I was going through in life, like getting.
Yeah, talk a little bit about that. I will say congratulations because you have been able to get your first spot.
Yeah.
And that's a big deal. You are very young, and that's a big deal to
18,
celebrate
I
that.
was 18 for fucking half a year. Yeah.
So talk a little bit about life and how that has matured you and how it's
that situation really made me. Me going through that.
What did you go
Maybe
through?
I had to
Tell
get.
people.
My mother kicked me out. Like y'all know how that shit is. Not like getting along, but my situation was different because it's like. I'm this rapper, I'm this person with this name, I'm this person with this. They don't understand the pain of that. Cause listen, when you a rapper or when you want somebody of status, you feel me? It's like, bro, when I go to school, I can't even walk in fucking school the right way because everybody wanna fucking joke and take pictures all day and fucking laugh. How the fuck can I focus in school? How can I focus in the school when I get on a bus and fucking 30 kids won't get off the fucking bus because they want to see what bus stop I'm getting up? How can I be a regular kid? And then I'm a kid at the same time as all this shit popping up. 30, 40, 50, 60,000 views, 200,000 views on Twitter. I'm saying all this shit.
Yeah.
All these people know me, but I'm by myself. No mommy, no daddy. Didn't ride with no friends. I was by myself going through shit, like real life shit people didn't even know about. And they just see this kid, snacks, all that, and all shit was way deeper than that. But like, I'd rather wait to an interview to talk about that the way I can really explain it in the right setting, you feel me? Because crying to Instagram is not the way to do it, you feel me? So like, I was going through some real shit. My mother kicked me out. You know how mommy be want to come back, but your pride just won't let you go back. Like, my pride just couldn't let me go back because it's like the shit, man. I didn't want to keep arguing with my mother every day, you feel me? I didn't want to have to wake up and it feel bad that me and my mother just got in this argument.
Right.
I didn't want to have to keep waking up like that. You feel me? It was causing me stress. It was causing me depression, causing me pain, causing me suffering. You feel me? I didn't want to keep going through that. So I left and I was homeless. But I never was broke though. I've been a hustler since I was little, like selling snacks and shit. Like I always I was homeless, walking around with fucking $500 or $1,000 in my pocket, like real shit. With nowhere to go. I'm a fucking kid, no credit. I did have credit. I found out I had credit because my father had a credit card in my name. I ain't how my credit was and shit like that. So I just got this money. So I'm just living off this shit. I'm making it. You feel me? I'm living off this shit. 2-3 months. I'm just finding I was by myself, bro. Like I stopped going to school till it was so bad to the point where I stopped going to school. People wonder like, why you get kicked out? I stopped going to school. It got so bad. Then the fame shit didn't fucking help it, bro. I'm walking downtown, homeless as fuck. Jay Boog. Like that shit was fucking like my life was so out of place, bro, and it still is to this day. But it's like it got better because I got my own space. But bro, I was really going through real life shit. Like I was a little ass boy with fucking 30. I was a little ass boy with literally 24 hours to figure out if I want to be a man or still be a little boy. You feel me? Because if I go out and leave my mother shit, I'm a man out here. You feel me? But if I go back to my mother's house, they gonna still treat me like a little ass boy. And my mind too advanced to be treated like a little boy. You feel me? Even if, okay, I may do things to my mother, I may not clean this, I may not do that, I may not do this the right way, but it's like the energy don't gotta be the way it is when somebody not harming you or not hurting you. You feel me? You don't gotta be this way with me every time you don't like when I do something. You don't have to act this way. And it's manipulation. Parents can think they can manipulate you because they comfortable. When you got a friend, a parent, they comfortable. They think they can say anything they want to you. They don't know that when you say this to me.
I'll also let you know though, that is, believe it or not, very common. It's a part of growing up. It can be difficult for parents to level with their child once their child gets to a certain age when it's becoming grown.
I'm letting you know, like, I'm not no little ass boy no more, but it's nothing against my parents though, because I know why they do this shit. You feel me? They had this protective mindset. I know why they do it. I know what I'm into. I know my situation, I know why they did it, so I never had no regrets about it. You feel me? Because if anything, it made me a better person and it got me to a way bigger level. But yeah, I had one day to decide if I wanted to be a man. I had one day. I had the day I left my mother's house. I never came. I swear, I put this on my dead. Everything. I left my mother's house, never came. I never stayed another night in my mother's house ever since. It's been fucking damn near half a year. I never stayed a night in my mother's house or my father's house. I stayed in my father's house for 1 weekend. That's because I haven't seen them and shit. But even when I left, I was back doing the same shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
Were you able to finish school?
No, I didn't get to finish. I didn't even get to graduate. Like.
So what you gonna do? You gonna go back?
I'm about to do this little 6-week program and shit, so I can get like. And then another thing is my grades was good, 9, 10, and 11. So like, I only got even if I was to not go to summer school next year, I only got to do 1 semester.
Yeah,
that's
you
it.
should knock it out.
Just 1 semester. That's what I'm gonna do, or I'm gonna do the 6 week. Either or, I'm gonna get my diploma. But that was the reason why I couldn't do the diploma, right? So like, but at the same time, I'm just still this rapper. You feel me?
So what were some ways you were able to get through that?
I had a female like she was with me, like she rolled it out with me. Like that's what made me realize the difference between. That what made me see who really down for me, and also that made me see who was down for me and who wasn't. Like I was sleeping in his car. You feel me? In his car. You feel me? When I couldn't stay at my house, I was sleeping at my girl's house. But when I couldn't do that, other issues, you know, the parent, no, you can't. Like that didn't work out. You feel me? So I was back alone again. You feel me? By myself. You feel me? But she still was with me. That helped. She was one of the reasons that helped me get through it. And then. I can't really say this on the interview, but I tell you, but I say it can't really say. But like she.
We left off at you were talking about when you were going through all that you were going through earlier in the year, and your girl was there for you. And were there any other ways that you were able to overcome that time?
Music.
Yeah.
That was my only thing I wanted to do that calm, like to help the pain. That's the way I got my feelings out.
Yeah. Do you feel like the pressure that you had being an artist, if you could give anybody else like some advice, like caution, like the pressure that you had from being an artist and you having to deal with that and go through what you was going through, what are some things that you would tell someone else?
You about to get, when you start getting a buzz, make sure you start moving a certain way. That's another one I say, because I was known and I didn't know people really knew me.
Yeah.
I looked at it like people don't know me. Humble a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm walking the streets, people saying me, and then people just start, some people disrespect me and shit, try to say some shit, a nigga see me at the gas station and tell me come to his car and shit like that. Yeah, shit, make sure you start moving smart when you get a little name, because you are somebody. So even if you get a little name, what it is, you somebody. You know, for something. Be smart, that's what I say. This shit ain't sweet.
Good point. How do you feel do you even think about now that you slowly coming back, especially coming back social media wise, coming back to Instagram, how do you feel like your fans look at it now?
I feel like the same fans still fuck with me.
Yeah.
So it's the same niggas in my comments, the same likes, same people. Still getting my song that I just dropped did better than the first week numbers did better than all my songs that I ever put out.
Oh wow.
First week, I never did that much. And this song doing a lot, and the video not even out. It's just word of mouth.
This the song that you posted the video you recording it with?
Yeah, shit going crazy.
Yeah. Who else was in that video with you?
It was just me and Jazz.
Oh, okay.
There was some producers and shit.
That was cool. I like that.
Yeah. I like recording in my house, but I feel comfortable.
Yeah, I like that you can record in your house.
Yeah, I feel like I got the vocals in there.
Yeah.
You just pull up.
That's cool. What's the sessions like at the new spot?
Good. Like, I really can create because I be like, I ain't scared of nothing.
Yeah. You comfortable. We making cookies.
Yeah. Yeah, shit like that. Yeah, shit like that. That's how I be.
That's
That's how I
cool.
make fun out of that shit. Like, that shit be fun. Smoking. Eating. Record.
You've been cooking a lot lately.
Hell yeah.
Is that your thing?
Nah, no, it's not. It's really not, though. It's not my thing for real. It's not at all, right? It's like when I moved on my own, I got tired of keep eating out.
Yeah,
it wasn't even a money thing. Kind of was, but not really. It didn't really affect
It'd be like, I don't want to keep eating out, but
Yeah.
the money be like, okay, yeah, you're right. I can go back in the house.
Yeah.
It's like a nice
That
second after.
That shit, like, after a while, like, when you eating the same shit, that shit start getting nasty.
Yes.
Like McDonald's and Wendy's, all that shit nasty to be there. Like, I don't eat that shit. So I started, like, experimenting, trying different food my whole life. All I got chicken and fries. Anything with a sandwich, chicken. That's all I eat. So now I'm getting old. I'm just seeing different shit, and I'm trying to eat different shit. Like I never ate fish growing up. I thought I was allergic to it. I am to some fish, I think.
Probably shellfish.
No, not shellfish. I don't really think I'm allergic. Cause no. Like, when I was a kid, my mom thought I was allergic to tuna fish and shit. That's when I stopped eating fish completely my whole childhood. Like, I didn't eat fish from, like, by the time I was, like, 6 to, like, when I was, like, 15. And that's when I started trying it again and shit. And then that's when it ain't hurt. So I be eating it now.
Yeah.
From now, I be trying salmon and shit like that. Like, shrimp and all that other shit that I be saying at the month and shit. And it's cheap too. It's way cheap.
Yeah.
Like, I spend like $150 and eat good for like a week. You feel me? It's less money. It's way less. I ain't really lie, it's way less because it's like I used to spend like $50 every night on food. I swear to God. And no, I spend $100 a day on food. I swear to God, I would not lie to you. In the morning, I'm Uber eating some whatever the fuck I like. And then me, you got a girl.
You gotta give her something too.
You got to like. You can't live with somebody and like eat in front of them. Like, especially when you live with them. Like it's like it's like double the weight on your shoulders. And shit.
Yeah.
But like, so I be spending like double. So like, if it's $20, I gotta spend $40.
Yeah.
Every night. That's when I got tired of that shit. So I said, I'm gonna try the store. I went. That's when I just started cooking. I never knew how to cook. I never cooked in my life until like.
That's hilarious.
I never cooked, but like my mother showed me some shit. And watching your mother like being around black women, you know how like certain shit you just like it just came.
You just pick it up.
You just pick it up. Yeah, that shit.
That's how it is for me.
And then when I eat my shit, like it don't taste. It's great for me. I like it. So like. I'm comfortable. I can make different shit, get creative with the like if I don't like this, I can try this. I'm like, oh, you want to make this? Try it. I ain't about trying different shit.
Yeah, it's like music.
And then eat and the way you said that would be cheap to the stomach. The way you eat and the way you like you think or like it's food on your body. I feel like you gotta really eat extravagant. Like you gotta eat the best. I feel like that's coming for anything. Eating coming for money. That's the only thing that's what keep you alive, so you gotta eat.
You gotta eat.
Niggas smoke.
You gotta take care of yourself.
Niggas want the baddest female, they want the most money. You gotta have the most food in your house, too. But a lot of niggas don't worry about how much food in your house. That's it. That's how I feel.
So what's up with this tape? It's almost done?
Yeah, it's almost done. One thing I'm trying to get locked in, I'm trying to get like some creative credits on there. I already got one. I'm trying to get two more actually.
Okay.
I'm trying to get like 1 or 2 features, like big features. I'm trying to see who I want. And that's when I'm dropping towards like the end of the summer. Right now I'm dropping singles to the end of summer, so I'm trying to get back hot like on the music. Like my shit already back picking up. I didn't drop nothing from January to
Yeah, it's been a minute.
I didn't drop nothing.
And you used to drop back to back.
I ain't dropped nothing for 6 months. And look, no, I actually was dropping shit. I was dropping videos, but I wasn't dropping like on Apple.
You wasn't dropping on Apple like one of the.
Yeah, I didn't, cause people don't know like when you're an artist, bro. It's such a hassle doing that shit, bro.
I'm about to start doing it for
especially with my little people that I do with. It's like a little private thing, and it ain't too much to get into. And like with them, you gotta submit the shit 3 weeks before you put the shit out and all type of dumb ass shit. So like I just don't be feeling like doing it. So like I just dropped that shit. I said that to release 3 weeks ago. I wanted it out the day I wanted it. Yeah. But I was dropping some little shit. I wasn't going like back to back new shit. I wasn't really trying. But then I still did. I didn't drop nothing on Apple Music for 6 months, and this is what I did for 6 months. This is the last 6 months on Apple Music alone. And this is how much I did in the last year.
That's it.
And it is all in a year.
You got any more goals for the rest of the year? Like, what is like, maybe not your next step,
I want to hit 1 million plays on Apple Music. That's a goal that I want to hit.
Okay.
1 million. I got more than 1 million. I'm only 3 steps. I got 3 steps left. I only got $250,000 on Apple. I'm trying to get 1 million on Apple. I'm trying to get 100 on Spotify.
That's what's up. Well, thank you, bud. Thanks for wrapping up. I know you're sick right now. It's late. It's late, y'all. We tired.
I'm sure I'll be awesome. All day. I'm gonna wake up. I don't work my job, so I got. Well, we gotta work all that taxes up. But it's better though, because I get to kick back when I want.
That's true.
I get to kick back when I want. I'm gonna take my own day off. I be doing that. I don't do it a lot though, but you can get a habit.
Well, thank you for coming to the place to be.
The place to be, that's what it's called.
It's really called Galleria. The place to be is really just the slogan. This
is the place to be.
That's what I wanted. I wanted to feel like that.
That one, yeah, that was. This a lounge,
I wanted to be the place to be, like for real, like the place to be.
Just calm.
Yeah, come on. Calm, talk about music. All right. Bye, y'all.